it's a fairly clear sound that you have there. So what we have is a combination of a receiver. It's a battery operated receiver. It works on 2.4 gigahertz, so you can use a combination of a handheld microphone, or you can use also a body pack. In the body pack you can have a combination of lapel mics, you can have headsets, even gooseneck microphones as well. So for presenters, if you're doing something like the red carpet, so you're doing like an interview like I'm holding a handheld now, you can use that way. Or if you are a sort of movie maker, you're up in the field, if you're using something like a camera like that and you shoot in the field and you need to get a few people with lapel mics, for instance, or a combination of lapel mic and handhelds, you can do that as well. And the audio is digital, so there's no compression. Usually when you have a UHF system, you have a compounder, which have a compression, and then you have an expansion of the sound again. With the System 10 camera mount, you do not have that, so it's a clearly a better sound from coming from UHF. You can hear the difference. So there's no compression, so you get the audio that comes out from the microphone, that's what you get in your camera. So on the receiver itself, you have a dual mono and a balanced output as well. It's switchable, so in case you are using, I can see they're using a DSLR Sony at the moment, so what you can have is audio that is sent to both sides of your stereo image, so left and right it gets the audio. But if you're using something like a Blackmagic camera, for instance, which has a balanced input, you can use that with a balanced input as well. On the side, the right hand side of the receiver, you have a headphone output as well. So at the moment you can monitor. Most of the DSLRs don't have a headphone output, like yours don't have a headphone output in there, but you can monitor there, so you don't need to kind of guess what you're doing. So you can hear the sound that it's coming from the microphone and you know the quality is okay. Right? Thanks for filming, and I hope you buy one of those. It's great. A mic here, for instance. On the receiver itself, what you have here is a power button on the back here. So press and hold this to power up. The light is going to go green. So at the moment, so I'm pairing channel number 2 here, so I can pair this on channel number 1. So what I would do then is press my ID number. So now that it's blinking, I can then press pair. The pair light will blink in a second. Then what I can do is power my body pack. Just press and hold the button top, open up, and you just press and hold the pair button. It's paired, so let's just press that. There you go. So we now have channel 1 there and channel 1 over there, and the system is working. So it takes about 10 seconds to get the whole thing working. Lithium battery here as well. I haven't charged this. This is out of the box and it's fully charged. So this is gonna take about 48 hours of just leave it on for 2 days non-stop. And so if you're on the field, the last thing you want is to be changing your batteries, or somebody's talking there on your system, you're doing an interview and your battery just died. This thing is, the receiver has a more than 48 hours of continuous life, so it won't die on you on the field. And the body pack is the same thing, just use AA batteries. It's fairly affordable to use, and the quality of the sound is just brilliant. And as I said, you have a combination of lapel mics, broadcast level, so you can buy something that costs £35 up to £400, depends what you're doing. So if you're doing a TV show, for instance, you do need to deliver broadcast quality, you can use any of our higher grade lapel mics to use with that. And here we have a very nice dynamic microphone. You can see and can hear the sound, how clear it is as well. We are here now in a sort of fairly noisy environment over here, and there's no sort of, they get disturbed by people around me. The sound's fairly clear, it's very directive as well. So as a sort of interview system, or as a presenter system as well, the System 10 is a great choice. Retail price on this, depending on the setup, we're talking about from £257 up to £300 odd. So if you're using a handheld or if you're using a lapel mic as well, you can actually buy a combination of both. You can buy the lapel mic with a handheld as well, and also a number of specific lapel mics and headsets for the system as well.